Yo,
Craig is here.
He's
what's
here.
up, Craig?
All right. How we doing, guys?
We're doing.
Yeah,
All right.
big boring, but you know.
No, we got it. We got everyone here. We're ready to roll. This is Domo Dropcast episode 2.
We made it.
We did. We made it. We surprisingly made it past the first episode, but it's lovely to be back. And we got two badass motherfuckers with us today. So,
Oh, word.
yeah, man. Our cast is available everywhere podcasts can be found, and I've always wanted to say this is specifically for the YouTube audience. Links down in the description to everything.
Yes.
we got a Spotify. What else do we have? We have Google.
Okay. We got Spotify, we got YouTube, Google Podcasts, Breaker, RadioPublic, and Pocket Casts. And we will be on Apple Podcasts soon. So
Those all
they
claim
get their
to be
act
the best,
together.
Those claim to be the best podcast apps, each one of them. So you really can't go wrong.
Yeah,
But
each one of them says they're the best.
they say they're the best. I don't believe it. So
So we're
use
gonna find out.
Spotify, so.
yeah, but honestly, guys, here we are, first guests of the entire show, and some of the earliest supporters of our Domo Drop brand. How's it feel?
Yes.
Because we've seen a very steady progression. We've seen on every one of our Domo Drop initial posts, it's always Milonator 22 and Finn Love on every single one, and we got a strong appreciation for that. For real.
We appreciated it, especially in the middle of quarantine when nothing was going on. It was
Yeah.
always a
They
break
keep it-
out of the day.
No,
Something to look forward to, you know.
no,
I was a
that's
little
all. We're,
upset. A little upset when you guys stopped posting, but you know, what are you gonna do?
it was short lived, but it's
Exchange, I guess.
yeah. Dude, I said for a while we got to bring it back. I said to this kid all the time, I'm like, we need to bring back the music reviews. This has got so much potential.
Bring it back.
If it puts a smile on Finn's face every day,
All
it's
that
just it's completely necessary.
Please.
Finn
Please.
doesn't smile enough anyway, so.
Oh, that's cap.
I mean, I've been praying every night that Milo and Finn's YouTube channel comes back. So,
Oh
Yeah, I didn't get in on that. I want to know what was up with that.
yeah,
Oh,
we that was all my fault because I don't know, I just kind of dropped the ball completely. But we had one
I
episode
just didn't.
on
post.
comparing two random albums, like one from my taste and then one from Finn's taste. And then we recorded a second episode, but then I just never uploaded it. We should probably get back into that now that we have a month off with nothing to do.
You know, the thing about it is, like, we might have to change the name. Honestly, this doesn't work anymore.
Yeah,
What
now
was
that
it?
we're seniors. It was called
Senior
Senior
skip year.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Now we're freshmen, so you know.
yeah, freshman free time for now.
Ooh.
Dude, I'd love to see it again, honestly, because I really respect musical opinions on any front. Even if it's giving My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy a 6, I don't care.
Nah.
I respect everyone's opinions.
Yeah,
Annoying.
that
That's
album
all.
is personal for Finn, so.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
A 6?
Yeah.
6? It's got to be
How
at
do you
least
feel about it
at
being a
least
6? Because, dude, I came in here with sort of a plan. I'm like, we can go as deep as we want on anything music. I don't even care. It would be a lot of different conversations we'd be having. So
down for that. If
Yeah.
you guys are.
no, of course. That's what
I
we built
mean,
this brand on, man.
Yes, sir. Love that. My feelings on it being a 6, obviously very disappointed. But at the end of the day, Fantano is not, you know, the end all be all in music. Which
Some
I
people, yes.
well, the thing is, he's not. So there's a lot of other, like, when I first got into him, I was like, oh, this guy knows everything. But it's just like, at the end of the day, he's just another dude, and I obviously respect his opinion and his platform because he works, you know, he's posting videos every day. You know, he's listening to all kinds of music. So obviously I respect it. But at the end of the day, you got to have your own opinion. I feel like you can't base it off of someone else.
Yeah, I definitely had a
Important to
phase
be able-
where I would like look up to him and just think everything was end all be all for like all of his reviews. But I mean, I can say that he has made some of my tastes. Like I wouldn't know these things without him. But
well, to be
also,
fair, right?
I
Like
get that.
in the music and just all of music in general, right? Like there's not really a voice that sort of gives that out much like him. It's either like really bad music journalism, like Pitchfork. Nobody likes Pitchfork, dude. And then you have Fantano, who's like he's a pretty charismatic dude. He's a nerd. He's the internet's busy, like and it's just a good thing to follow. So I was just like Sheaves for a while, where I definitely looked up to his scores a lot, and I definitely let him form my own opinions, or let him form my opinions based on his score. He's a force in music, dude. Like he got that New York Times article. They were like, "I have the power to break an artist." I don't know if I agree with that, but maybe he does.
To an extent, I think you could say that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe a really small artist.
Guy's got a monopoly over that sector of YouTube, and like, I mean, purely through his work, the man grinds each day, publishing a video, and same with you guys. I appreciated him. And I still do appreciate him, but after a while, you just realize that it's music and it's subjective to everybody. So
yeah, no doubt.
I can't imagine what his listening process is, because whenever I listen to something, I have to be doing something. Most times.
You think he just sits down and vibes with the headphones and just
he has a video. He has a video on what he does. I don't know if you guys.
But I can't remember.
I think I've seen that.
He listens like a couple times before he does a review. He does like an initial like listen while just like doing random, like just doing stuff. He just like has it in the background, and then he does like a couple other like much deeper listens. On like maybe like one on his headphones, one on his speaker, like some shit like that.
All right.
You got to be consuming that every day, though, just for his workload. Like you have to be listening to music probably all the time, and he's editing and working and just on the grind, like you said. But he's also got to be listening to all this stuff 24/7.
Yeah, I feel like that would ruin music almost to a certain point where you've just heard everything, and your taste becomes so specific that it's really hard to please you.
No, definitely. That can come across in a lot of his stuff. Like a lot of people really disagree with what he says, because it might have been something so fresh and really new to them, but he's probably heard shit like that like a million times, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter.
He probably gets enjoyment through his record collection, though. He has a ton
of
God. Records. So.
That shit's a fire. I only have 4, so
It's a start.
You don't even have a record player.
No.
Dude, I'm with Finn on that one. I got 2 records and no record player.
Yeah, same here.
You got any plans?
I'm thinking about just moving this.
Nah.
I want to, but I want to have like a dope setup, but I don't know if I can have that like where with my room situation right now. But maybe, hopefully, one day, like when I have my own place, I can do that.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta have like good speakers too. Like I just had my mom's from when she was in college. They still work pretty well. So.
Word. And I'm like also thinking like CDs are also kind of a move because like they cost way less, and you could buy like 3 CDs for the cost of one record, one vinyl record.
Yeah, I was really into CDs a while ago. I would also just go to the library and get as many as I could, and then just rip them and burn them onto mix.
Nice. So the taxpayers paid for Andrew Schiebler's music.
Yep. Yeah.
Dude, I don't blame. I did the exact same thing. CDs are kind of a move, but when you're making a setup, it's just that vinyl feeling though. Like you gotta have the vinyl aesthetic. It adds so much.
Totally agree with that.
Yeah, you spend time like making the collection and making the setup so that it becomes a process, and you start to like the process, and it's more than just going and buying like a million CDs or just on Spotify liking every freaking song. So,
well, CDs are good for the car, but like, do they have record players in cars? I heard that somewhere. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. Do they have
That would
record
be
players in
dope.
cars?
What car?
Andy, pull that up. Do they have record players in cars?
Jamie, pull
Yo.
Oh my god, he's made this my job now.
No, it's not. It's not your job. It's just a side role.
That's weak.
Yeah, but
That's
I heard
weak.
that somewhere that they have record players in cars.
I
mean,
for record players in
I know,
cars.
like new cars don't. I know some new cars don't even have CD players.
I know
Oh,
that's scary. That's scary. That's like showing it's a dying form of consuming.
Oh, it
which
looks
I
like it
believe-
would just be mostly singles. So like little
Just a 7-inch single.
7 inches.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I thought
That
they had
makes
the
way
whole
more
needle
sense.
and everything, and that'd be a little much. You have to have a
Yeah.
pretty nice rig there.
You're definitely a high roller back in the 60s or whenever that was. If you had that,
Dude, that's when they were
Oh, dude.
everywhere, though. That's when they got so big, and then nobody cared about them, and now it's like it's the hipster thing.
yeah.
I heard something also. It was like I don't know if it's exactly this. It was like vinyls outsold not just CDs, but something with streams. So they're like it's a very
Really?
popular it's a very popular way to consume, which like I don't
It's on
blame
the
them.
rise for sure.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Oh, whoa. You see that?
Yeah, I just sent a picture
Pretty sick.
of it.
Yeah,
That's kinda
that's
dope. Cars like that are probably really rare now, though.
Dude, they used to have think about the shit they used to have in cars. They had ashtrays and phones, and now this. That's kind of lit.
Yeah, they had phones in cars. Isn't that crazy? Not like the Apple CarPlay where you just tap it, but like they had legit like telephones.
Oh yeah,
It was a
that's what I'm
whole
saying.
unit. It was crazy.
Sounds like some Inspector Gadget shit. He's got everything.
No,
in
for
his car.
real.
It was a different time.
They were built
That's
different
crazy.
back then.
Peak humanity.
Yeah, cars like
We-
that probably. so
We've
much.
really just started to devolve. We haven't really evolved.
Facts.
We're not.
Facts.
You
Yeah,
make this
almost.
make the cell phone as small as possible, and now you want to make it bigger again. It's just
You
repeating
can buy
itself.
one. It looks like you just put it in your car.
Shit.
That's
Yeah.
kind of sick. It was made by like the Philips brand.
That's pretty legit. Yeah, I do that if I'm really dedicated to the craft, but I don't even have one in my house. So.
They only have like 2 7 inches anyways, so
Bro, I'd want to see if it could play a full thing. Probably not.
no, they don't look like they're big enough for that.
What a shame. I'm trying to play Good Kid, Mad City record in my car. That's the only one I have, except for like a Def Leppard record or something. Which brings me into my next topic. Finn, I know, is an absolute stan for the legend Kenny. But Milo, how do you feel about rap, man?
It's weird because I for the longest time was never a listener. And then of all things, I feel like Finn, you can disagree with me on this, but I feel like I put you onto some stuff, even though I wasn't.
Oh, you 100% did.
Yeah,
100%
and then
did.
after Finn would listen to it, I would then start to really get into it. So over the years of high school, I've definitely developed a taste for it. Some more specific stuff, like I don't listen to a whole lot of it, but I'm more of a rock and just rock because there's so much within that genre that I listen to. I can't really specify it. I listen to so much in that genre. So.
No, for sure.
But
I was just like that, bro. I was like specifically rock. I was specifically metal, all the types of subgenres. Like you look at me and you think, yeah, that's the metal kid, right? But then I had everyone kind of around me. Like they sort of showed me hip hop. Andy mainly showed me Kendrick, and that's how I got into it. So I think it's important to have an appreciation for both genres because to a lot of people, it's really polarizing and it's really different. But I think it's good to have taste like that for real.
Yeah, I like to see the happen. I like to. Who says you can't enjoy both? Really?
No, for real. Yeah.
Dude, exactly. If you 100% agree with that, like, there's nothing. I don't think there should be anything stopping you from liking all different kinds of music.
Yeah, definitely not.
You know, just because I like rap, I love rock too. Like Milo sends me a bunch of albums. I think it's sick. You know.
remember.
To go back to.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna go back quickly to what Milo was saying. Like I can specifically remember one day, like I don't know what we were doing. I think we were doing something for like community service in like eighth or ninth grade, and Milo would like show me King Kunta, and then after that, I was just a fiend after that. So,
Wait, Milo showed you Kendrick?
Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
What?
That's
dude,
not what I expected.
I
he
came
showed
back
me
from
Kendrick,
camp
The
with some-
Weeknd. Did you show me Kanye?
I sort of,
think
but
you
that
might.
was more of like Pierce.
Pierce showed you Kanye. Whoa.
Dude, literally one of the first Kanye song I liked was Blood on the Leaves. That was like the first song I knew by him.
Oh God. Well, that's a
interesting
song in general. Yeah. That song's so hype though. Just that entire album.
Dude, that's like I love that song.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, Finn, but you're the one who showed me Kendrick. That was
How'd I do that?
back when we played Star Wars Battlefront together for a bit.
Oh, that was mad long ago.
Yeah, that was before I listened to any rap, and you were like, listen to Kendrick, and the first song that came on was Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. And I was like, he curses a lot. Why would you listen to this? He just says bitch.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
So in a way, it went right down the line.
Oh,
Everyone here, Finn showing it to you, and you showing it. That's crazy, man.
Milo was the start of the chain.
Yeah, and
I was the
yeah.
least-
Yo,
Fuck, dude. That's
that's kind of sick.
I feel like
Well, you're
at first the music can be kind of repulsive. Definitely like what Sheep said. It's like, oh, all they do is curse. But then when you really dig into it, it's music like any other. You know, you can't just diss it for its like for the shock value of it. But you know, really dig into the lyrics, and there's a lot there.
That's exactly why I turned away from it at first. That's why I was like, oh well, I bet Milo, you definitely heard this. It's like, oh, rock is like, it's soul music. It's got so much soul. Like I was born in the wrong generation, you know?
Yeah.
Because they're like the 90s had so much emotion. But then like you get to now and you listen to an album like to T-Pab, bro, and there's so much deep stuff on there. You just got to dig into it. I was so turned away from it at first because I was like, it's just repetitive. They curse. There's no substance. But like now I'm singing Dying of Thirst, like, and it's just really emotional, you know?
Oh, that song's crazy. That song's crazy.
It is, for real.
Now we yell at the Grammys for using the urban contemporary category.
That's such a
God.
urban contemporary at the Grammys.
Oh
Is
my
such a
God, yo.
I believe they got rid of that, but
I think
really
they
hope
changed
so.
it to something else, man. I think they changed the name, but it's still just as bad, and it doesn't mean like anything.
yeah, I mean they changed like global music to world music. I don't know what that means.
Because
That
they're not
how
saying
does
the
that make
world's a
a
globe.
difference?
They're including flat people too, bro.
Oh my God.
All inclusive. It's all inclusive.
Yeah, for real. My favorite genre is urban contemporary, but you don't see me talking about it. It's my favorite genre of music.
just a fancy way of saying put all the black people in there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Don't they do that for R&B singers too? Like they definitely have people in there that are not R&B singers.
Yeah, totally.
It reminds me of Finn may remember it because at lunch we'd watch like comedy skits during senior year. So we were watching like Dave Chappelle and Bill
of course,
and we were watching a Bill Barr skit, and he was talking about music, and he's like, he was saying that he was watching a documentary with his wife on music, and they were talking about the progression of rock and roll, and they're like, white people came along and cleaned. They took the dirty blues and cleaned it up into rock and roll. Those like. The black people were slimy, gross, like, and white
oh
people.
My God.
Elvis came along, and there you go, rock and roll.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Bill Burr's such a savage. He's one of my favorite comics by far. I got into comedy for a little while. Yeah, dude, Bill's my fucking favorite. Oh my God. That is kind of what happened, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Here, I have it here.
Alright.
Best Urban Contemporary Album has been renamed Best Progressive R&B Album.
Progressive R&B.
That's honestly, that might be worse.
That's pretty bad too. That's just implying the exact same thing.
To include a
Exactly.
more accurate definition to describe the merit or characteristics of music compositions or performances within the genre of R&B. What does that mean?
Dude, the Grammys are so chill. It's
It's
so
It just
cryptic.
means
It's
the
so
Grammys
cryptic.
are garbage.
No, they really are.
Exactly. Like it's cool if like your favorite album or song wins something, but it's like at the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything for
And there's
your
just so
own
much.
listening.
There's just so much malpractice behind the whole thing, man. There's so much shittiness in how they pick it, and I think that's like that with a lot of journalism in general. Like, I don't even think the Grammys are the worst type of music award ceremony out there. The American Music Awards, I think it is, bro. They're by far the worst because they put pop and rock together.
Yep.
There's not even a
Yep.
subgenre. Like you
What?
can have Demi Lovato and Imagine Dragons in pop and rock section, and there's no real like rock artists or anything. It's crazy. And I'm not saying that because I'm biased. I'm not. But I'm just saying like the way it's handled with so many of these different outlets, it's kind of just pathetic. Just journalism like that in general, it's really dumb.
I mean, when Tyler the Creator won last year for Best Rap Album,
Yeah, just the
It's
fuck out of
not
the
a
man.
thanks
it's
to
not-
him, I mean, he went off like about
No,
urban
it's not
contemporary.
yeah.
But I mean,
As he
did it do anything?
No, but like as he
It's-
should, bro.
Yeah,
It's like not even really a rap album.
I know.
I
He
would-
should have been nominated for Best Album. It's ridiculous.
No, definitely.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't even
there's-
remember what was up that year. I'm gonna look.
Not at the end of the
if you
day though,
look
bro.
at it, there's so many bands and like artists that haven't won Grammys that should, and it's just like a travesty. So it's just there's really no like I have no trust in the system.
Yeah, no. And you really shouldn't. People get so hung up in these award shows of just anything. Like the Academy Awards for films is like, oh the best film didn't win an Oscar. It's like it doesn't matter. The film has its own merits. It doesn't need an award to support it, you know?
Yeah.
You should like what you like and not really give a fuck about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
It's
I
all
agree.
subjective, and it's all what you like.
Honestly.
Right.
It's hard for people to do that. I don't know why, but you gotta do it.
Album of the Year
Just keep
nominees.
on- they-
last year. Go ahead. Wait.
I don't even know what I was gonna say, so never mind.
Okay. I was gonna say Album of the Year nominations last year were actually pretty good, but Lil Nas's
Oh, wow.
album 7 was nominated.
That was an EP. That wasn't even
And
an album.
It has 8 songs, 2 of them being Old Town Road.
Oh,
So
Oh my god.
That's
Oh
the
my
entire
God.
thesis right there. That's what the Grammys are built on.
that man. I don't know.
Dude,
That's the luckiest
I
guy.
understand how you list. Literally.
oh yeah, he's so lucky.
I don't know how you couldn't consider him an artist because like he like he just hit a vein and like sure it's popular and whatnot and like sure you can appreciate him for that and like his skills and being able to make something that people enjoyed, but like critically
Yeah. No, I don't think I can
Critically,
name more than 3 little Nas X songs. I don't have a problem with him as a person, bro. He just hit the
Exactly.
fucking lottery.
yeah, exactly.
Hit it so
Yeah, I
hard.
don't. You gotta make your bread, you know. Like,
Honestly.
Yeah,
And
from
get your
that
bread, but
angle I totally respect the guy because he cashed out. So let's just
He
First
cashed.
time I heard Old Town Road was in a fucking meme. So
Same. Yeah,
Me
no, I heard it.
too.
Me too.
Me
I heard it.
too.
That's
I was
how it
like,
got
what?
popular,
just
man.
some guy on a tractor. I was like, what is going on? What is this song?
Actually, hold up. That brings me into something. The sheer implications of TikTok on the music industry.
Oh,
It's kind of baffling, bro. I think Drake, right? As much as you're like, oh, Drake's got a few bangers, like undeniable, right? Guy's got some semblance of talent, but I think he's more of a marketing genius than he is a musician at this point. Because that
Absolutely.
2C Slide song, bro, that was made specifically for TikTok, and it got huge.
Absolutely.
He's
Yeah,
saying
it's-
the dance. He's saying it straight up. Like
it's all like I don't know. They're learning how to like adapt to a completely new music market that doesn't really value like record sales or anything. So for Drake, for him to be that sort of mastermind and knowing that that's going to bring him like more fame and more recognition.
Yeah,
then,
he'll go for it. He'll go for it.
And it's smart because TikTok's the new frontier in that regard.
That's kind of crazy though. I don't know. Like, I get why it is, but it doesn't feel earned. It doesn't feel like it should be the way that new music is promoted.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, if this is the future, bro, I don't want to be in it. Fuck that.
It kind of takes away from like the artistic side of it and just like trying to express yourself. Like, I feel like it's getting corrupted by just trying to profit.
No,
you know what I mean?
It definitely does. Name one artistic trait about Tootsie Slide, because I don't think you can.
No, I mean, there's
So
like
right foot up, left foot
Left
slide.
foot. Yeah, like that's all. Oh my god, man. He's such he
It's
played the fucking
It's
game.
so catchy.
It
so
is.
catchy.
It's so catchy. God.
Yeah, TikTok is just kind of degrading music and turning it into like 20-second bits, which is not what I want to see.
Honestly, man, that's how a lot of people are getting famous nowadays. I don't even use TikTok. I don't go on it.
Same.
I just feel it's like
There's some
really
there's some
addicting.
funny there. There's some funny stuff on there. But like
I don't really watch the dancing ones. I just watch
No.
comedy.
The memes, oh god.
but no,
some of the
some of the
comedy on there
memes
is
are so
hilarious.
funny. So some of
It's
it's
just
hilarious.
Vine
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
bro. But I don't think Vine. I think Vine back then was like more kind of addictive than TikTok is now. Like it was just so much smaller, like 6-second clips. But like you weren't seeing music promoted through Vine.
You think
Exactly.
Vine was more
Exactly that.
addictive?
I kind of think so. I mean, TikTok.
Never had Vine, so I can't.
Yeah, I didn't
speak on
either,
that.
but
It had more of a
that
lasting
TikTok has
impact,
blown
though.
up.
Yeah, no, it's kind of valid.
Yeah, but really it's just the Chinese government stealing our data.
No, that's kind of what it is, man.
What
We
happened to
don't.
TikTok getting deleted.
That was just
I
a
thought-
fluke, man. He didn't do anything with that.
Yeah,
You just wanted to rustle some jimmies and say we're going to delete it, but he actually didn't. Like nothing happened with that. I deadass think it's like some Chinese stuff, man. I'm not really an Eddie Bravo conspiracist here, but like it's kind of interesting to think about. We don't really know what goes on in China and the West, but like it's kind of bad.
Oh, it is like
It's really bad.
It's owned by a Chinese company, but my stance on it is like we're already sending so much data to American companies. Why should we care about it?
Yeah, fuck it. It's just going.
No, and there's literally like nothing like that the Chinese government can use against us on TikTok, right? Or am I just?
Well, what do you mean?
They're using it. They're packaging the data and probably selling it, or I mean,
They just sell it to advertisers. That's what they do. That's what the whole data market is.
I mean, in terms of like national security, I feel like I heard on the radio.
Maybe.
There's like nothing
yeah, no,
there.
there's national security implications, but like that's more from like if you're an NSA analyst and you use TikTok and they can like hack your phone or something.
Yeah, I know that one TikTok account, they just upload like nuclear codes. So.
Yo, what is that?
When Trump used
What's that called?
Yeah.
We get that. Let me get that one.
That's another thing, though. Like, think about it. You have TikTok as this giant thing that's exploded, but also Zoom, that's exploded, man. That's also Chinese. That's a Chinese-owned company. I don't see. I mean, I guess the way it could track your data. I mean, it knows what you look like, and Zoom has sold data
to
advertisers. That's happened legit. Yeah, you could. But then they know your name, or your username, or your green screen background. It's just scary, man. I don't know.
That's fine.
They don't want to see my green screen backgrounds.
They don't either. They don't want to see mine.
I have nothing valuable to offer.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to watch me be confounded by like, I don't know, learning about John Locke and like Thomas Hobbes for and they want to watch my facial expressions as my professor like goes off on tangents.
Yeah,
they can.
Your race professor.
No, they just know the American curriculum. That's what they want to know.
Haven't learned much. So I don't think they're gonna learn anything.
I mean, they got concentration camps in the Gobi Desert, but that American curriculum, though, that's what that's what they're after, man. That's the sweet oil. You know what's fucking stupid? You know those like you know those channels like Vox and Vice and like
Yeah.
those like online journal, dude. They did a report on the concentration camps in China. Who the fuck is going to Vox about the concentration camps in China?
Well, are you
That's
saying
weird.
who's
Like-
telling them about it?
Yeah, like this should be on major news. It's on like Vox, dude.
There's a lot of things. If you ever go down the rabbit hole of Vice or Vox, oh, you can spend like hours watching their stuff because there's so many things like the Chinese concentration camps that you're like, why is this not a bigger deal? Why
Why
are we not like concerned about this?
Here's something that I heard about recently that we're not concerned about. This is going crazy, by the way. So, let me know. I think you heard about this, Andy. I don't know if you boys have, but there was this I think it was Israeli space chief. This dude confirmed that aliens are real, and I'm not even kidding. There's so much evidence to back it up. This dude said straight up, he's like, yeah, we have been in contact with aliens. There are human underground bases on Mars where we are commuting with the aliens. Donald Trump has commuted with the aliens. It's like, whoa, slow down. Like, and he said straight up, like, the aliens, we're not ready for aliens. Like, they don't want to reveal themselves to us because it would cause mass hysteria.
Yeah, I mean,
the
DOD
he's got a point.
You know, he's right. He's definitely right.
I think that they're out there.
For sure.
They gotta be out there.
There was like a I didn't read the full thing, but there was like a news story that was like a radio signal from Proxima Centauri or whatever. It claimed it was an alien radio signal, so we're getting a lot of alien news right now.
I'm not ready for that.
I'm not really a tinfoil hat type of guy, but it's kind of interesting. I think
it's interesting.
Yeah, for real.
It's definitely interesting.
Maybe they can spice up 2020 one last for the last month.
They just dropped it for New Year's, man. Yeah, they just dropped it.
I'm done with the spice.
Surprise!
I don't need any more spice.
It's the fucking aliens, dude. They're the cherry on top.
Yeah. I mean, I love about all the ridiculous things that happened at the beginning of the year that we completely forgot about. That's always great. Like, do you remember Australian wildfires?
Yeah, I said that. I said the Australian wildfires. Yeah. That boy was burning. That boy was cooking.
I hate to laugh.
It just like and like did it just stop, or we just like stop paying attention?
Well, that's what it is. Like, I think the media stops caring after a while, and they're like, oh, next thing. Like, I think the protests, the George Floyd protests, they're still going on in some places, but you don't really hear about it because that's not juicy news anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they have an agenda. They don't care about it if it's still happening. It's weird.
Plenty of things like that. Any news organization, even the more online ones that are less money driven, they're all based around a profit line, and they're trying to make money, so they're all going to go to what gets them clicks and views.
No, it's for real, man. That's just how it is nowadays.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fake news, especially. That's really terrifying. That's really terrifying to me. Just like, just the promotion of things that may or may not be true, or things that just straight up aren't true. Biased news sources. It's just a mess.
Well, we have 10 days, and then everything goes back to normal.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be like VO2 zombies or something, where it's going to be like round 11 or something. And
bro, and I'm trash at zombies, so I'm done for it.
Yeah.
You're done.
You're so bad at zombies,
bro. They said they wanted a zombie apocalypse. This is basically a zombie apocalypse right now. Just how all 2020's been. You can't go outside. You're going to get the virus, the zombie virus.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a curveball if people just started. I mean, there's a new strain in the...
dude, I heard about that.
What if that just starts turning people into zombies? That'd be nice.
Maybe.
It'd be kind of lit. Okay.
Dude, I saw that on News 12, my best local unbiased news source today. They were like, a bunch of people from the UK airlines, they brought it over to the tri-state area, and now there's a new strain. But Joe got his vaccine today on live TV, so.
Yeah, Joe was flexing his muscles. So.
He was. Dude's jacked.
Guns are huge. Guns are
He's 80, dude. Is he? I think he's like 80 something.
Like 79.
Wow.
I don't think he's 80 yet.
Octogenarian.
I'll pull that shit up.
Andy, pull it up. Pull up Joe Biden.
But what's really funny is just News
78.
12 reporting
78.
on zombies. That's
Wait,
so
wait,
funny.
wait, that happened?
No, that would be so funny.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
News
so,
12?
that'd be
Well, what would be
hilarious.
better? Seeing it for the first time or seeing it for the 20th time when you're stuck in like a doctor's office or something?
We were on site at Hempstead
Oh, I
where zombies
hate
eating off
that.
someone's face. Dude, I love News 12 so much. They're so wholesome.
They
Just
are.
nice Long Island people.
Ugh.
Joseph
it's usually-
Biden is
Whatever I see
78.
on News 12, it's usually like somebody drove
8.
their car into somebody's house. It's something like ridiculous.
Nah, there's some whack shit that goes on News 12, but they keep it so casual, which I know that they have to. Like I saw something today. There was this dude that had like so many illegal weapons and like armor piercing rounds, and he was on bath salts. And News 12 was like, "Yeah, it just happened. It just kind of happened." Like you don't freak out about that.
It's another day in the office. They're built different.
Dude,
Yeah,
Just another day. Remember when that car ran into that nail salon
Oh my god.
in
Yeah.
Bayport?
Wait, that
like
was
during
Whatever
we were
happened
trying
to
to go
that?
to
That was
lunch,
just like
right?
people came back from lunch one day and they're like somebody just ran into the nail salon.
I
The
loved
amount
the
of cars
fucking
that crashed in
bro.
in the school parking lot this
Oh,
year
Nick
too.
Moran.
Yeah.
Dude, Nick
Yeah.
Moran.
Crash-
Nick Moran.
Hey, no names on the podcast.
All right,
Some
Sorry.
You're
an
cracked that
individual
joke.
crashed into a pole.
I
It
don't-
was so
I don't
funny.
think he'll be viewing, so it's okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, actually, no, fuck it. His name was Mick Naran, and he crashed into a pole. That's the
Yeah, well-
best thing to do. You just switch the first and last initial, and
He might be
you're golden.
listening when we get nominated for Best Urban Contemporary Podcast.
Dude, we're the least likely to get nominated for that.
I like
Like-
the American Awards or whatever it is. I like the
American
pop
Music
and
Awards.
rock.
Yeah, no, that's viable for us.
Are we pop or are we rock? That's the question.
Doesn't matter.
We're both.
Fuck it, it's both, man. What's the difference? Who cares?
Doesn't matter if you're winning the award. Take it.
I'm taking it home, bro. Imagine
Exactly.
Dragons taking home the 5th American Music Award for Best Rock Album.
Oh my
Is it
God.
Yeah, I
is it
love-
safe to say that they're the worst band in the world?
Yes.
Which
Behind Nickelback.
Imagine Dragons.
Behind Nickelback.
Nickelback 1, and then Imagine Dragons 2.
Well, Nickelback's got
worse.
some serious
You know,
classics, though. I'm not
I would
gonna
also
deny.
say that the TV show Friends isn't a band, but that is the worst. So that somehow qualifies worse than
Amen. Amen.
David Schwimmer.
Okay. Imagine Dragons' first album definitely had some bangers, but they suck now for sure.
Or Radioactive kind of slaps, but it's okay. We'll just.
Ah, you're so right.
yeah,
Yeah.
it did in the moment back in
Yo, in middle school that hit.
I think everything on the Suicide Squad album hit in middle school, bro. I'm just a sucker for
Yeah,
pain,
like
like
Money
Tom
Blue,
Violence. Yeah,
That movie made no sense. Like,
that movie. What did that? I don't know if I'm right on this. Andrew, pull this up. Did Suicide Squad win an Oscar?
I can pull that off my
I-
brain. Yes,
I
they
did.
did.
Did they? I heard about that. I
are
didn't
you
know if it was
serious?
what was it for? Like
Okay.
best urban
Um,
contemporary.
Let me
film.
go off. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has never won an Oscar. Actually, wait. They might have by now. Did Avengers Endgame get anything?
No, I don't think so. I don't think.
Okay. Well, then they haven't. But the DC universe has, because Suicide Squad got best makeup. So
wow.
Best.
Oh my God.
Well,
Wow.
no,
best smink.
I mean,
dude. Harley Quinn's the only one with makeup in that movie.
No, Kelly
And
Clarkson
Jared
has
Leto.
no makeup.
I thought it
Jared
was like.
Leto
I
has
thought it was
makeup
CG.
on.
Perhaps
Oh
the
well,
Simpsons
yeah, the
versus
damaged
Hulk.
forehead that seals it for me.
Damaged forehead.
He has
Um,
damage on his forehead, guys. That means he's crazy.
It was makeup and hairstyling.
I love the racial stereotyping in that movie is on point. That is like
Oh, it's kind of bad.
having
it's-
like the Latino guy with like the
What I was gonna say.
El
with the fire,
Diablo.
bro.
Yeah.
and then like the black
God.
crocodile guy. Like that movie was pretty much racist.
Bro, do you remember when we saw that with Dave?
Yeah, that was we watched it
Dude,
with my dad and he walked out and was like, that's the worst thing I've ever seen.
He was like, Dude, he was like, how did that make any sense at the end when they just like blew the guy up with like a regular ass bomb? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for my
Like,
dad,
really?
that's the worst thing ever. Is a lot considering he sat through Hot Tub Time Machine 2 with me.
Oh my god.
Dude. That's funny.
What's the worst movie of all time?
The worst movie? The Room? No,
In
wait,
your
that's
opinion?
Nah, well, the room is it's different. It's different.
it's
It's just it's the best worst movie of all time.
exactly.
Dude, I don't know. I don't really hate movies like a lot of the time. I just think like that was painfully mediocre.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
you
Like
just
I
don't-
wasted my time. Because I can find enjoyable qualities in absolute dog shit like The Room. You know? But there's not a lot of movies like that nowadays.
It's a comedy. It's a comedy.
For real. It's a
Fred trilogy
fantastic one.
begs to differ.
The what trilogy?
The Fred trilogy.
Oh, come on.
Oh
Camp Fred
my
3.
God. Oh my god.
Those are pretty bad. Those
I
are
don't even know
bad.
what that is. So
Remember the guy with like the really high pitched voice and like I don't even know. He
Just
was
looking
just
that up.
terrible.
Man said, "Hey, it's Fred." That guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was on a
Did-
couple iCarly episodes.
His name is
Like that.
Lucas
I didn't
now.
know.
Did you guys know that?
Yeah, he still has a
Hey.
YouTube channel, but
Yeah.
with a normal voice.
And he had a different name.
God.
That kid was the first YouTube channel to ever have 1 million subs.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed.
For that.
All you need is a chipmunk voice in that. He was everywhere, dude. He had shirts in like Abercrombie and Fitch.
He was.
Like-
He was. Yeah.
He was everywhere.
Secondhand embarrassment is real. God.
You're just jealous because you couldn't chipmunk and capitalize on it.
You didn't need to bring it up, but
I get it.
Alright.
I get it. Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked is the best movie you've ever seen. I totally
That's
get
the worst movie I've ever seen.
it. With Jason Segel.
Oh god.
Dude, those were awful. Those were actually terrible.
Maybe like the second or third Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie. I think they kept making them. And they
No,
were
they
just-
did. They made 3.
Yeah, and then they rebooted it just with like a different cast.
I love Diary of a Wimpy Kid, man.
Those books.
That's the best childhood book. My ACAD boys in this call right now. Diary of a Wimpy Kid was always out at the library, and whenever we were trying to they were like, "Oh, you got to read a book report or something." It's like you can't read Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That just shows that it was the
Literally.
hog book of all
Yeah,
time.
they had to explicitly like preface the assignments that you can't do Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Everybody had that. It was like the Guinness World Book
Dude, I
of
had to-
Records. Like people
Yeah,
all
yeah.
I had
had
to do
it
it.
in the library.
Yeah, man.
Had to do it yourself book.
And the do it yourself.
That was
Dude,
such a
that's
good
throwback. I still have my do it yourself book, bro.
Dude, mine was trash, so I hope I don't have it.
Yeah, mine was garbage, dude.
It
But
was so whack.
they were sick. Yeah, dude.
Zooey Mama.
These books are fantastic. That is the Gen Z Zoomer book right there. Undeniably.
I didn't go to Academy, but BBP was the same way. So, or
I think it
just
was
say
for
BP.
just everyone, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that series. Of course. He's still making them.
Yeah, I know. I think he made a new one like last year.
I don't know.
It's past its prime though. Kids don't get it nowadays.
Yeah, you gotta chill with that.
Blood does not run through Jeff Kenny's body anymore. It's just money.
It's just Pop Tropica running through his veins.
The man's cashed out by now.
That really threw me back. I like that first movie too.
It's such a good movie.
And I like the second one when the mom dances at the concert.
Bro, you remember in the first movie where they're going to church and then he sits on Manny's chocolate and
Yeah.
his dad starts wiping his ass, dude?
Yo.
I was thinking about that scene the other day. I'm like, that happened in a movie. It's actually like it's funny though. It's not even that bad. But I don't think books like that are made nowadays.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
books
I'd
of
have to
that
go back to
quality.
elementary school.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, dude.
I gotta look up how many books there are.
Different time.
Captain Underpants, Big Nate.
I felt like that was a wannabe Diary of the Wimpy Kid. I don't know. Never was.
They had their moments though.
They did have their moments.
No, they kind of hit a little bit.
I just don't think it ever reached the same.
Oh, undoubtedly, yeah.
All right, I'm on wimpykid.com.
Oh my god.
Wimpy Kid Wiki.
You gotta be kidding me.
There's like 15 or 16 of them.
Books?
Jesus,
Yeah.
That's insane. The same storyline?
I guess
Yeah,
so.
we're like stuck in time as an 8th grader.
Yeah, was it him going to college? Like,
There's some
Right.
Rowley books now too.
Yeah, no, he capitalized on the Zooey Mama.
he is selling out.
Big time.
Oh my god, his new book is on sale March 16th, 2021. I'm pre-ordering right now.
Solid Christmas present for the holidays, man. Ugh.
No complaints from me.
Yo, I don't know if this is just getting older. But Christmas just feels like any other day now.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's just felt like that for the last couple of years. Like when I was still 14, I still believed in Santa. At 14 years old, bro, I got so hyped when Christmas came around, and now I'm just like, it's December 25th. It's Christmas, whatever. Doesn't even matter.
What's that? Santa is alive and well, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to burst your bubble, dude.
Yeah, that's really rude.
He's real. He was created by the Diet Coke company. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think Anthony Fauci said he vaccinated him up at the North Pole.
Do
Yeah.
you think there's propaganda like that of Santa getting like a COVID mask or something? It's like, be safe. I wouldn't doubt it.
I actually haven't seen that. I haven't seen that, but I'm not one surprised.
I feel like when companies put like masks on things, it's just so sad.
It's like when companies do Black Lives Matter and stuff. They're just trying to make the dough. They don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
or they
at my school when they put masks on my mascot, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Yeah, you gotta.
Nah.
It's so weird. Just look. I don't know. It's just looking around and seeing all that. Cover your mouth, man. Cover your mouth. Just all this shit.
And your nose.
And your nose, of course.
And your nose.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a couple more music questions here if you want to go back into that.
Dish them out. Dish them out.
What was that? Finn?
It's a word.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Nah, I don't want to hear him. I don't want to hear him.
Okay.
Sheebs, you're the internet guy.
I'm just kidding. I'm going. Yeah, I'm just the guy who sits here and looks shit up. I forgot.
Oh my god.
So I guess like in music, what would be one of your dream collabs? I could give an example. I think Freddie Gibbs and Kendrick on a track would be sick, or a couple tracks. I feel like they would be really cool together. I mean, Imagine Dragons and Nickelback. I could vibe with that.
That's a given, obviously. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you guys want to go on that.
Shit,
I gotta think about that one.
This is a good question.
It doesn't have to be rap either.
I don't know why, but I feel like if you mixed the Smiths, like Johnny Marr's guitar, with like Frank Ocean, I don't know if that could work. Or not.
Whoa, dude, we're approaching ultimate doomer levels right here. That is sacred. That's sick though. Morrissey.
Dude, that's interesting. I've like never thought of that. Frank's beautiful voice over The Queen is Dead.
Yeah.
Like slow down reverb, Queen is Dead with Frank.
With Frank, that could be.
Oof.
Slow down
driving in your car.
I feel like that's probably been done before on YouTube.
Yeah, if you look at it, people have like slowed down and reverbed every song imaginable.
Those mashups, man. Yeah. They're everywhere. Ugh.
Finn, you got one?
Dude, I'm trying to think. I mean,
I'd really love if Kid Cudi and Eminem got together. Oh wait, they did. That was terrible.
oh my god.
The Adventures of Moon Man and Slim Shady.
Yeah, I listened to it once and then never again.
It was like okay. I heard it twice. I was like, oh,
I'm so glad it's not on the album. That's all I can say.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, we got to talk about that. We gotta talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not gonna answer this question right now. I mean, I totally agree with you, Sheebs. Like Freddie Gibbs and Kendrick on like just a whole and Mad Lib production with all three of them on an album.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Well, yeah. Speaking of Cutter, bro, if I heard Kid Cudi and Kevin Parker, Tame Impala on a song together,
Oh,
that's crisp.
Dude,
I mean, you've already had MGMT.
These production credits on Die.
Yeah. He had like I think he took it from Currents, a song on that
sample.
Yeah. But just hearing them together, bro, their waviness, the spaciness, that'd be so good.
That would be crazy.
That'd be awesome. I love Kevin.
Me too, bro.
And like Cudi's new vibe and style, I could hear a whole like Kid Cudi Travis Scott collab album. That would be pretty good.
Yeah, well, is
He
it?
already did one song, man.
I think that's in the works. I think that's gonna come out next year. I think so.
All right. Oh yeah. Wait. I think I did hear that. Like a Kids See Ghosts, but instead of Kanye, it's Travis Scott.
If that's Kids,
I mean, he says to me, Kids See Ghosts too.
We gotta hear.
Kids See Ghosts too. I don't know if that will ever see the light of day.
I don't think, personally, I don't think it's ever gonna happen. But
it needs to.
Do you think Kanye is just like done making good music?
Bro,
no, I don't think he is.
If he put out, I think Donda, if it never comes out, will be great. Like the snippets he's put on Twitter, I think, are sound really interesting to me, at least. Yeah, I don't necessarily think he's done making good music. So I
just say that because I don't know if he was going to stick with what he was doing on Jesus is King because I hated that.
Hey,
garbage.
Have you guys heard what I'm talking about?
I've heard some.
I don't listen to leaks.
I don't listen to full ones.
It's not a leak. He
bit.
posted it on his Twitter.
Oh, okay.
It's like he sent the most recent one. He sampled "Do Wop" by Lauryn Hill. He sampled that. It sounded pretty sick.
Okay.
That's solid. That's solid.
If it sounds like that, I think it could be a great album.
No,
definitely. He's sampling God, dude.
He is.
Basically.
I said this to Andy today. I said like when Kanye's got a sick beat in the studio, he just moves his whole upper body forward because he's feeling it.
He gets up on the table.
Yeah, he starts standing on tables.
Yeah, if you look up on YouTube when they were making like Father Stretch My Hands, the studio is just like insane.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That's such a godly
I need to look this up right now.
Oof.
It's so good. I also got recommended a video of Kid Cudi like 10 years ago getting dragged into his car because he was blackout drunk. But I don't know why I got recommended that.
I get recommended a lot.
The YouTube algorithm is so weird. Like everybody gets recommended the same video at the same time.
Yeah, they're like, did the algorithm bring you guys here?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, bro.
It was literally a video from 10 years ago on some random channel. I don't get it.
One I get all the time is world's fastest talking man singing Michael Jackson's Bad in like 6 seconds. I get that all the time, dude.
Yeah.
It's a sick video, but I've seen it way too many times.
Algorithm's so bad. Did you think of any, Finn, or you still lost for words?
Dude, I was kind of hoping we moved on so I could not worry about it anymore. But,
James, did you have any?
I said Kevin Parker and Kid Cudi.
Oh
bro.
yeah. You're right.
That would be so good.
And
Like-
then I got another one here. Like if you could bring one artist back, whether it be they just ended the band or they passed away, to make an album, what would that be?
Ooh.
For me, I think it has to be Mac Miller.
Solid pick.
I-
Solid.
I mean, I know it's like a kind of a basic choice, but like I think I think he makes great music, and he's also supposed to have like another album come out after Circles. That's like more of a rap album. It's as like a whole like trilogy of albums.
Yeah, man.
I
Too soon.
I would love to hear that. I don't know.
Yeah, he just got better on every album, so there was a lot
Really?
of potential there.
Yeah, he was my favorite for a little while, man. He's gone way too soon.
And in that case, I think bringing him back that's like a good choice because he had a lot of potential going into his next one. Like some bands end because they can't make good music anymore, and
Yeah.
I feel like those you can't bring back. Like, there's no point. But
I feel you.
I don't know if I would want to bring My Chemical Romance back.
Oh god.
Yeah, dude.
It's like a toss up. I mean, they toured a bit at the beginning of the year, just like a reunion tour. I don't know if they're actually working on music, but I love that band. Brand new. I feel like they had a sufficient enough career, and
Wait, they split up?
yeah,
Oh, dang.
they
Yeah,
had
the guy
5 albums, and
Got
then they
like
were done.
arrested for like rape charges.
Yeah, the lead singer has some bad things going on.
Perfect thing to bring back.
That's crazy.
But I mean, I'd love some more Tribe Called Quest. Fife Dog passed away, but
I
Yeah,
definitely.
This is gonna seem like, I don't know, like cliched or just like really easy answer, but I'd love to see what John Lennon would be doing right now.
Oh,
you beta cuck. I'm just
I
kidding.
know. It's super basic, but I mean, my more sophisticated answer would be Cliff Burton, the bassist for Metallica.
yes, dude. I was just gonna say original Metallica, like Master of Puppets era.
Yeah.
That the whole lineup again would be insane.
Oh, and I forgot to say, System of a Down. That's my number one.
Yes,
Put it down.
yes.
He
System
just
of
like
a Down.
recorded.
Well,
I thought
just
they were
dropped
good, but they
singles
got
for-
a. It was the
for-
Armenian Crisis, right?
Armenia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably not going to be an album, but we'll see.
They still got it though, bro. I actually really like those songs
Yeah, the tracks are pretty good.
Yeah.
for sure. Dude, for me, it's got to be also kind of basic. I'd want to see Jimi Hendrix back. I'd want to see Kurt Cobain, and what else? Probably a little past their prime, but Pink Floyd original lineup reunited again. That would be insane.
Pink Floyd reunited would be great.
And like
Kurt,
with Sid Barrett back and everything too, like
yeah,
whole original.
Kurt Cobain, like personally, I'm a Pearl Jam guy over Nirvana. So like, but Kurt Cobain was so talented. It'd be interesting to see what he'd be like. But it's almost like he couldn't live past, what is it, 27?
Oh yeah, 27 Club.
He was just too talented and too much of an artist to
No,
live
that's the thing, man. I think why they're so appealing is because he's eternally young now. Like he'll always be 27. He'll always be that grunge artist. Like that's now Nirvana's gonna stay forever cool. Like I kind of feel like if they did keep making music, it wouldn't be as great.
Yeah.
So it's still sad that he went though, and still sad for all those artists that went, man. Mac and like everyone else.
Absolutely.
Way too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that Mac Miller trilogy thing. That would have been great. That's definitely one of my top ones.
Dude, bringing this conversation like absolute full circle, Fantano gave swimming a 3.
Ugh.
I refuse to watch that one.
It's so I don't get it. What does he hear?
No, I
what
really
is
don't. I really don't know what he hears.
Fantastic.
Especially since he gave Circles an 8.
And I
Yeah,
think
well,
that
kinda similar.
personally, I would take swimming over Circles.
Oh, same. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. to say about that.
I mean, if you
Oh,
want
I
to
totally
me,
agree.
I like Circles more, but not that much more. Like
Not
8 to a
3.
3, no.
Yeah. Now swimming is just it for me, bro. It's the complete package. All
Yeah,
around.
I agree with you.
Oh my god. Yeah, Fantano's worst reviews.
And he
He
gave like
uses that
House of
5.
Balloons, which he gave House of
He
Balloons
gave
like a
Jesus the
3
4
too.
or 5, right?
5.
There's
Yeah,
a
House of
5.
Balloons
Damn.
was like 3.
Oh, I love that. I love
Everybody's
that content
pissed
so
now.
Yeah, no, we're a little mad.
Yeah.
Everybody's up in arms.
I would personally
Yeah.
I'd love to see more Fantano cover some older stuff because that's where I live. That's where I listen to the most. So like that's the one reason I don't watch as much Fantano is because I listen to less of the music he reviews. But like I'd like to hear his opinion on some older stuff, which he does do.
I mean, he
The
does
classic reviews.
week.
They haven't come back in forever though. Did he
Well,
do
he
it
does
this year?
a week a year.
Oh, I didn't even hear it this year, bro.
I think he did it like earlier in the year.
Yeah,
Check that out.
He
he
reviewed.
does tier lists for like some iconic bands.
Yeah,
those
I like
are
those
good.
too. He has like the worst to best type thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. He did the metallic one, which is pretty good, but he's got to do more. And
He did
Kanye.
Led Zeppelin.
he had a
And
Zeppelin
he gave
one.
he
Class
gave
one.
Houses of the Holy like a D, and that's literally S. So
Nah.
yeah, it's actually one of my favorites. You
How's
can
it-
fight me on it. It's fine.
I ain't gonna, bro. I'm not gonna throw hands with you on that.
He reviewed My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy again.
He's
He
like
gave it
Soul
a 6
6
again.
he would give the same score. If he gave it anything lower, bro, he would have died. He would have got murdered. So he had to do it. He had, yeah. So.
Damn is a 7 too.
It's not that bad though.
I think it's kind of a sin.
Nah, it's not that bad. Really, like at the end of the day, it's not that bad.
He was worse.
Yeah.
Personally, that's why.
But the main reason people don't like that one is because he's like Lil Pump gets a 7 and Kendrick gets a 7. But like 7 doesn't mean good artist. It's just what the album is. Like
Yeah, you can't. That's stupid.
no correlation. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that. I guess another question. What do you think is the worst artist in the industry today?
Today,
Generalizations, man. Fuck.
Or is making the worst music right now?
God.
I mean, like I don't like really I feel like a lot of the mainstream, like more mainstream music right now, like kind of like take your pick for me. It's like there's a lot of people I just don't listen to and I don't care for. Like,
Yeah.
I respect it. I haven't like obviously I respect it, but it's like I just can't.
Yeah, if you
There's a
turn
lot
on
of like
ELI, pretty much like take your pick.
ELI. Oh my god.
literally any radio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
like
listen to the radio.
I'm trying to think of a specific artist.
Yeah, me too.
I know that what was it? Fantano was saying that Billie Eilish is like an industry plant. But I
Yeah.
really like her, so
No, I
He
don't think
likes her too.
Yeah, I like her.
yeah.
I like her a little bit too, man. Industry plant doesn't mean bad, but she just kind of got it handed to her
Yeah.
straight up.
Yep.
Yeah, I was saying the other day, there's a documentary coming out about her in like a month.
Oh my, she's
Why
like
does she make
19.
the documentary?
Chill.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We
It's
talked
way
about
too early.
Yeah. She's only 18, bro. How are you gonna document 18 years?
Yeah. You gotta wait till she's like at least in her 20s or 30s.
Yeah.
I don't think being an industry plant is a bad thing if you got talent to back it up. She does, but
I
a
think
lot
she
of
has good
people
music.
don't. Yeah, she definitely does. But as in worst artists right now, I don't know, man.
I mean, I've listened to a ton of music this year.
Kind of hate Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
You hate Ariana Grande?
I'd agree with
I
that.
actually kind of like her.
That's fine if you like her. That's okay.
What
I'm
about
just
Taylor
saying,
Swift?
I just can't. I don't listen to any of her music.
I
don't
think
either.
her a lot of her pop music is pretty atrocious.
It's just like when I hear it on the radio, it's just like not. It's not interesting to me.
What annoys me is just like whenever one of these artists that we're talking about comes out with something, everybody on like Instagram like just reposts it, and I just
goes insane, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like, I get it.
But I mean, her 2 new albums, kind of like them.
Yeah,
Hate to say it, but they're pretty good.
It's fine. I'm not gonna be mad if you like it. I'm just saying, like, it just doesn't.
Yeah. Like two of the songs on there are songs with Bon Iver. I love Bon Iver, and they sound amazing on them.
He's good.
And yeah, it just feels like a Bon Iver style, at least early Bon Iver. So, yeah, I like those. My least favorite album, I mean, I guess album and artist of the year is definitely Justin Bieber.
That guy's still alive.
Dude, like,
yeah, Yummy is yummy.
That song sucks, bro. That song sucks.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I don't know how you guys feel about Harry Styles, but like, I feel like there's way more hype around him than necessarily deserves.
Oh no, agreed. I think he's pretty overrated. He has good songs. I'm not going to deny. Sign of the Times is pretty good. But he's really hype right now.
I think he thinks he's I don't know. I think he thinks he's like the next Beatle or like, I don't know, like just some iconic British artist that he's not. But
yeah,
I don't think he thinks that. I think his fans think that.
Yeah,
actually like his music quite a bit, but not.
The thing is, for me,
I don't think he's legendary. He's not at that status yet. He hasn't done enough yet. He hasn't come into his own enough yet. But
he's getting there, though.
I think for me, with like this whole conversation, I was like, I just like don't really listen to any of these people that I like, the people that I've said, and like I just like I don't know enough to have a good like opinion on it. I would say I just don't like them because they are extremely overplayed, and that just gets me mad because I can't go anywhere without hearing it.
Fair.
I mean, I won't fault you for avoiding bad music.
I mean,
what you should be doing. Yeah.
I wait also. I'm not gonna listen to Lil Pump or like people like that. So it's like just not. Yeah, why'd I waste my time?
But I mean, Justin Bieber got his album nominated over the weekend, so I gotta listen to it because it's got to be better, right?
Please shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up.
Full circle yet again, baby. Talking about the Grammys.
But, I mean, when we're talking about Justin Bieber, I mean his verse on "Maria, I'm Drunk."
Yes, I was just gonna. Yeah,
dude, good.
He's good on that. He's so good on that.
Shit, it hits different, so I gotta give him credit. More credit's due.
Actually, listened to Rodeo for the first time last week. It was great. Yeah.
Definitive trap
really
album.
Good.
Definitive.
I don't listen to a lot of trap, so I'm getting into it. I don't think I'll find myself listening to a Young Boy or something in that line. So.
Yeah, don't stick to like the bigger names. Just stick to like Trav, and I've listened to a little bit of Future, but I think like I like his voice, but the production on a lot of his songs are very repetitive. I think
that new Uzi project was pretty bad.
I can't listen to it.
It was kind of bad. I like Uzi though. I really like Cardi, and Travis too. So those are the best.
Red's supposed to be dropping this week.
No way. If it does, it does. That'd be awesome,
dude. Like I don't really listen to him. Like I like some of his songs, and I didn't think I would be excited for it. But like knowing that, like the features and that Kanye is the executive producer, like that gets me kind of excited.
Oh yeah, naturally.
I mean,
you gotta listen to Die Lit though. That's probably my favorite trap album of all time.
Oh yeah, I've heard it. There's some good songs on there.
Fantastic. Yeah.
And then oh, go ahead.
I wasn't gonna say anything. Sorry.
Okay. We keep doing that.
Might be. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. We're working on it.
Yeah, we'll get a better dynamic soon. I'm sorry, I'm just the guy who looks stuff up. But I chime in sometimes.
Yeah, know your place, dude.
God damn it.
Dude, I just do this to get food. Like you feed me after this.
Yeah, dude. I'm in charge, man. I pay for your
I
life.
live on the streets.
Oh my god, yo, that's tough.
Anyway,
Loves
but
it.
to follow that question about the worst artist working right now, who do you think is, or who is your favorite artist working right now, or the best? It could be favorite or the best. It doesn't matter.
Kevin Parker.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Kevin Parker. Easily.
I can definitely get on that bandwagon. I mean, I would say him, The Weeknd, Freddie Gibbs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Freddie's popping off.
I mean, I'm very happy with the new Kid Cudi album. So I would say any of them are their choices.
They all put out such solid work this year, bro, and they can only go up. Especially Kevin, man. He never misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta listen to that album again.
And like we were talking about Billie Eilish before, like honestly, I like her more than I ever thought I would. And she's honestly, especially with her brother, she's done some decent stuff. I wouldn't rank her as like way over any of those people, but I think I appreciate her and what she's done recently.
No, totally.
As
totally.
the next like big thing, next pop star, she's definitely got it.
She has a great voice and like interesting like music. I think.
And Phineas is the man, obviously.
Yeah. Phineas is like class producer, so
honestly.
Yeah, I think it's probably. I mean, as far as people actually putting out albums this year, it's got to be The Weeknd, I think.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I like
Apparently,
Tame Impala's album more, but I can't believe the critical and commercial success that After Hours got. Like that combination is insane.
And dude, he's apparently like ready to drop another album next year, or in the process of it, because he's just on an absolute tear. Well, hopefully that one's good too.
Was that confirmed?
I just saw today that. Well, I've heard that all throughout the year, and I just saw it again today. It's not like confirmed like a drop, but it said, "Oh, I don't know if I can find it."
I wouldn't be surprised.
Andrew, pull that up.
It's like I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it a lot recently, like throughout the year. I've seen it, and he said it himself, so that's why I think it's credible. It's like he just like I don't know, but yeah, that's apparently that's what he said. There's no like real time frame except for next year, which could be.
Dude, honestly, this year was crazy for music. I think 2021 is going to be even crazier.
Yeah.
This means, I hope so.
Yeah, because we have a lot of stuff on this.
There's a hope.
We have potentially new Donda. We got that Kanye. We got maybe new Kendrick as well.
Hopefully Frank Ocean.
Hopefully, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see.
It's I'm just saying. Hopefully.
No, he's got it finished though. Like he definitely has most of the songs done.
He has it definitely in the vault. He definitely has it in the vault.
Yeah. You like his new kind of style, with, like In My Room and stuff?
I love In My Room.
I think it could be sick.
Nothing will top Blonde, obviously, but
well, obviously
we gotta see.
I also really like the acoustic songs he dropped. Like Dear April was so good.
I didn't hear that one.
Listen to that.
It's very good.
I have this article here that says The Weeknd himself said, "I might have another album ready to go by the time quarantine's over."
Told you.
Hold your breath, boys.
He said that like he said he might have like trouble with this tour because it's gonna be like trying to balance music from After Hours and the new album.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I saw it on.
Do you guys ever go to any concerts? Or when you could?
I've never been.
Damn.
Yeah.
Never been.
I've been fortunate enough to go to some awesome concerts. let's see. The first concert I went to was a Crosby, Stills, Nash concert. I don't know if you guys know him. And then I've been to a James Taylor concert, a Steely Dan concert, and then the best ones were The Who, Roger Waters,
Oh,
Paul McCartney, and am I leaving one out? But those were by far the best ones.
Did you see Santana too?
Oh shit!
I saw Santana too.
Carlos Santana, bro.
Carlos, that was a fun concert.
Woodstock '69 Santana.
That man is a lot of energy.
Oh, for sure. That's awesome.
I'd love to see Steely Dan like just jam. That would be pretty sick.
That was a great concert. Steely Dan is a freaking unbelievable band.
Yeah, dude.
They're just a duo, right?
Yeah, it's the one guy died, but yeah, it's just two of them.
That's cool. I've never really listened to them.
They're great. They're like jazz rock fusion. You can't really categorize them, but they're.
No, I've heard only good things though. Just when concerts come back, man, I think it's gonna be kind of unreal. Just with how much stuff has been put out this year, like you just wanna go crazy to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys wanna go to a concert together?
Fuck it, yeah.
You want? We'll just say the time and place, and I'll be there.
Word. We got
Literally, like I don't care who it is, for the most part.
Yeah,
Kids See
Kendrick
Ghost.
concert, life is complete. Kids See Ghosts, I mean, that's their time has passed, but crazy.
Oh my god!
You got to see Kendrick and Kanye before you die, man.
I need to see Kid Cudi perform Mr. Rager live, and then I can die right there.
That's a solid pick, though. That's solid.
That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to do. That's it. I'm done. If you can somehow manage to see Frank live, that'd be crazy.
That would be insane. Yeah.
He just like sits there and just jams. God, I've seen videos of him playing live, and
it just seems like such a vibe. Such like it just seems sick.
Yeah, if he serenaded Self-Control live, I mean,
I might die on the spot.
You're tripping on
break down and crying.
Listening to Frank Ocean in a club, man. That's just what you got to do. And System of a Down, Tame Impala, but that's just wishful thinking, honestly. Seeing them live.
Yeah.
And Radiohead if they ever come back.
Yeah, where the fuck is Radiohead, man?
I don't know.
Been getting into Radiohead recently.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Milo got me into OK Computer, and then I just listened to Kid A.
Yo.
Interesting.
Andrew, they're one of us, man.
Fire, bro. I mean, it was such like I think it was like just like a straight vibe. Like it was like low-key depressing, but also lit at the same time.
You gotta hear In Rainbows.
In Rainbows is probably one of the best.
That's my favorite album of all time. So
Really,
you gotta hit that.
Wow.
I mean,
But
should
Radiohead? Why Radiohead should have been in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? That is the question. Andrew.
I thought they got in again, right?
They did. But Andrew wrote.
I did a project on that in English.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I don't even blame you, bro. I don't blame you at all.
What's that? Was that 11th grade?
10th.
10th?
That was McKay. That was our research project.
Dude, that was a piece. That
was such a good class.
Us and Pierce in the back, bro. We were balling.
Pierce, if you're listening, we miss you.
Pierce has COVID.
We missed that class. He's COVID. That's
bro.
So sad.
Dude, rip.
All right, my thoughts and prayers go out to Pierce.
We love you, buddy.
For sure.
Fuck, man. Yeah, you got to get on the Radiohead hype. All their albums aren't really necessary to listen to, but In Rainbows, Moonshade Pool, and like the Bends.
Wow, what's the other one you sent me? The Bends, yeah, Miles sent me the Bends.
That one's great too.
Yeah, that's a good starter one. Definitely.
I'm already started, so don't worry. I got a couple, and I also have some David Bowie lined up because I know Mile likes that. See what the hype's about.
Black Star's amazing.
Black Star is a good album.
No Fantana nuts over that one.
Yeah, I gave that a 9. So, and Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah,
It's
that's
great.
the one I recommended to Finn. That's my favorite. Or Hunky Dory is pretty good.
Changes. Oh man. All right. I mean, you got anything more, James?
Dude,
That's all I had.
Nah, not even questions or anything. I'm just kind of riding it out. We're having good talks here. For real. I don't have anything really. I don't have anything written down or really to say. You kind of,
Okay.
yeah, kind of did it all for me.
You're
Work.
welcome. See, the guy who looks stuff up.
No,
he can do stuff too.
Hey, know your place.
He is. Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, bro.
Last questions. Thinking about this while I was, I was getting ready. What is like domo drop like mean? Like, what is that? Where's that from?
Well, James made it, so you can say it.
Dude, it's so complicated.
It's not that complicated.
It's really not.
Oh, I got time.
All right, Andrew, pull up a picture of Domo real quick.
You guys ever heard of Domo?
No.
You might know him when you see him. He's the cutest character I've probably ever seen, and we really like Domo. He's like a Japanese it's like a Japanese character, I guess.
Actually, I can say where it started. I was listening to like Odd Future, and I realized that like one of the guys was named Domo Genesis. I was
I know.
Domo? Isn't that Japanese character?
Yeah.
And James was like, "Yeah, I have 2 stuffed animals of him in my room." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I mean, and then, it's not that hard. Like the rest, drop is just from the needle drop.
It just works for the alliteration, honestly. Yeah. But we just love Domo. We love Ante Fantano. There he is.
Oh, I know that boy.
Yeah, man. That's the namesake.
Inspire.
Yeah.
And for you audio listeners, which is only, every listener.
Smooth.
This one, he's eating some cookies.
Oh, come on, dude.
Guys, trust me, he's cute.
Look up Domo. He's a cutie.
Everyone at home's got to look up Domo. For real.
It's just an interesting name. I don't know.
We
were deliberating for a while, and that's just what stuck, I guess.
It has a good ring to it. I just had no idea what it meant.
There you go. Now everyone knows.
That's the namesake.
It's going to be
they made it this far. Yeah.
News 12 is already reporting on this.
Domo drops the namesake. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, but for real, I really liked your guys' support on the music reviews, and we really want to bring them back for sure. Because I really love having the podcast, obviously, but I also really like just speaking on music because that's what we know best. So it's got to happen again.
Well, all I know is Google.
Yeah, you're just the bot, dude. I'm in charge, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my
god. All right. So, if you guys want to plug yourself, plug your socials.
Oh yeah. Get a little bit of Afro music here, yeah.
It was totally a pleasure.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, we don't really have anything to plug other than maybe Senior Skip Year. Maybe we'll be back on that. So.
You guys need to bring it back.
When Senior Skip Year comes back, we will shout you out.
No, follow up. We'll have you guys back.
This might be a crazy idea, but I really enjoyed this. I think you guys are really interesting to talk to. If you guys want to collab on more stuff,
no, for sure, man. We'll rack our brains. I'd love to.
Yeah.
Anyone listening to this has questions, just text Finn.